Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. The season of giving continues into the month of January. Basketball is back in the East Valley with the Skyline Coyotes taking on the Mountain View Toros. Hello, everybody. I'm the MC for tonight, Nate Smith. Skyline carrying a 5-8 record heading into the new year. A lot of big matchups ahead of them, including Mountain View tonight, Brown High School, Red Mountain, and then Mountain View once again at home. Then Mesa and then Westwood, Dobson to round off the month of January. On the side of the Toros, however, they're sporting an 8-5 record. They're 3 games above 500. A win against Skyline here tonight will put them 4 games above 500, and we're getting to that point of the year where the regional matchups really do make a difference heading into the postseason. After Skyline, they got Chandler, seemingly always good at basketball, and then they're on the road. They're headed to Yuma against the Cibola Raiders. Then you got back-to-back regional matchups against Westwood, Skyline once more, and then Red Mountain, the other school on Brown Road. That'll be the first edition of the Battle of Brown Road. They'll play Red Mountain once more at Red Mountain, February 6th. Skyline Coyotes, a fairly youthful group. A couple of sophomores, 1 freshman sprinkled in, that's Brianna Sudillo. She's got a few varsity minutes to her name. On for the tip-off, Jordan Seuli and Kendall Cox for Mountain View. Ring the bell. Skyline off to an early start, getting right down the court in a hurry. Abby Cisneros passing it with her teammate Seuli. Also on the floor for the Coyotes, Kaylee Cole, the senior forward, out of bounds, Toro basketball. And speaking of which, on the Toros, Roxy Del Bianco, as well as Millie Ahlstrom, the usual suspects. Shea Roberson also in. Ahlstrom pulls up from deep, off the rim, no good. Gonna be out of bounds on the Toros early. Possession goes to the Coyotes once again. We have Shea Roberson playing with a taped up right wrist. A lethal shooter from beyond the arc, Shea Roberson is. Lauren Haas also in the game. She falls on the ground. It's a good defense early by both of these teams. Robeson guarded by Brianna Buxton. Roberson back out. Aubrey Fuentes also in the game for MTV. Kendall Cox outside. Roxy Del Bianco thought about the 3, trying to get it inside to Kendall Cox. That one stripped away by Cisneros. Cisneros to Haas in the corner. And good defense from Del Bianco. Going to go to the Coyotes' way. And Roxy Del Bianco, she's the leader in minutes per game. Almost 15 minutes per game with a sample size of 12 games according to Max Preps. And she nearly gets a steal that time on Abby Cisneros. That time intercepted by Del Bianco. She hits the floor hard, a whistle and a foul called. And Kaylee Cole called for the first foul of the night, picks up her first. One interesting matchup to see, how well does Shea Roberson deal with the taped wrist. One thing Mountain View is known for is complimentary basketball. Shea Roberson from deep. Leaves it short, awkward bounce off the rim. But from that shot, it doesn't look like it's bothering her that much. Ahlstrom driving to outside. Give to Fuentes, back to Roberson. Good ball movement from the Toros. Del Bianco to Roberson. Cox inside, trying to get to Fuentes. Roberson. Shea Roberson, the long two-pointer falls, and it doesn't seem like that taped wrist is doing anything to affect her shooting form. Errant pass. Kendall Cox gathers it. Aubrey Fuentes inside. The layup is no good. Rebound to the Coyotes. And Kaylee Cole elevating to get the rebound. That pass intercepted by Millie Ahlstrom. Coyotes have numbers, however. Millie Ahlstrom says, no, that's not going to be the case. I'm going to score anyways. Inside to Sayuli, back out to Lauren Haas for three. Too strong. That one intercepted by Del Bianco. It's a race against Haas. She lays it up, and called for the foul is Lauren Haas. Check that, that's Brianna Buxton. Her first foul of the game, and it gets Del Bianco to the line. Looking to get on the score sheet early. Del Bianco sinks both of them. She averages almost 7 per game. Turnovers are an issue. She leads the team in turnovers with 2.2. Was not expecting the pass from Kendall Cox. Roberson gathers it. The layup is good from Shea Roberson. And the Toros off to an 8-0 lead. Shea Roberson already with 4 points in the game. And part of the Toros game is to neutralize Jordan Sayuli, leading scorer for the Skyline Coyotes. Only player on the team with triple-digit points, that's 108. Also leader in rebounds with 90. And tied for first among two others with steals at 13, 8 blocks per game as well. And last year for the Toros, Emma Fishbeck leading the team in points, 348. Lady who came in second, Millie Ahlstrom with 234. Kaylee Cole to take it for the Yotes. Just another glimpse of that suffocating defense from Mountain View. Gonna get a backcourt violation, Toros basketball. That's exactly what head coach Mandy Rogers wants out of her defense. Not letting the opposition get an opportunity just to drive it down the court. Even if they do, they're gonna make it difficult for their opponent to score. Roberson to Del Bianco on the outside. Switch call, Lauren Haas now guarding Del Bianco. And Lauren Haas called for the foul that time. It's another strength of the Toros. Good ball movement inside to Roberson, back out to Del Bianco. She had a look at the three-point. Buxton called for her second foul of the game, and she is taken out in favor of Bella Payan. And Kendall Cox trying to get the layup. No second chance opportunity there. Standing tall is Jordan Sayuli. Roberson to Millie Alstrom. Fires from deep, leaves it short, rebounds Sayuli. There's a mismatch right there. Jordan Sayuli and Aubrey Fuentes. Cashing in from three is Kaylee Cole. She leaves it short. And Skyline getting a couple of opportunities to shoot the basketball, not capitalizing on said opportunities. Del Bianco to Alstrom on the outside, to Roberson, to Fuentes, to Roxy Del Bianco around the perimeter. Good ball movement from the Toros. Alstrom driving inside. Layup is no good. She's fouled by Sayuli. And Millie Alstrom headed to the line shooting two. And lines change for the Toros. Kaylin Christensen coming in, Aubrey Fuentes and Kendall Cox coming out. Also Evie Hoover, known three-point shooter for the Toros. Errant pass from the Coyotes. Early turnover in Mountain View basketball. And if the Coyotes want a sense of, scoring points, no turnovers are needed. Alstrom leaves the three-pointer short. Coyotes get the ball back. Try to get it inside to Sayuli. Evie Hoover. Toros have numbers. Transition. The layup is short. Del Bianco trying to go airborne with it. Payan inside to Sayuli. The layup is no good. Toros trying to save it. Roxy Del Bianco into the bleachers. Saved by Christensen. The layup from Christensen is good. An overall great transition from the Toros. Del Bianco on Kaylee Cole. Del Bianco, a thief in the night, takes it right away from Cole. And the lead extends to 14. Lauren Haas and Sayuli. Passing the rock back and forth, trying to get to Sayuli inside. And Millie Alstrom called for the foul that time. Trying to stop the big inside. Abby Cisneros back into the game. The three-point shot from Farron Robertson is off the mark. Bella Payan called for a foul, says the official. And Evie Hoover is headed to the line, shooting two. Mountain View firing on all cylinders early, 15-0 their lead. Double guarded immediately was Cisneros. And foul called that time on the Toros. And Shea Robertson called for that one. There's Sayuli missing the first one. Makes the second one. Skyline is on the board. High pass from Del Bianco to Evie Hoover. Del Bianco taking some accountability. That's my bad, that's my bad. Next play, be a goldfish. Moving on from the previous play. And a nice little move from Bella Payan to no avail. Mountain View with numbers. Millie Alstrom to Del Bianco. The layup is short. There's a hustle for the ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go. Possession arrow to the Toros. And Tierra Metcalf subbing in for Shea Robertson. Evie Hoover still in the game. She drives. That one denied. That one denied by Jordan Sayuli. Drives, good defense from Caitlin Christensen on Jordan Sayuli, the tallest player on the court. And Toros have a tall task ahead of them. Guarding Sayuli, standing 6 foot. And Caitlin Christensen got all ball when Cisneros had it. That one knocked out of bounds. Toros basketball quickly into transitions. Christensen wide open for the layup. And the short range shot from Kaylee Cole falls. Trying to nab at that deficit. Quick turnover. Kaylee Cole with it the other way. Farron Robertson's in the game. Alexa Aguirre getting her first minutes of the ball game as well. Robertson to Cole, making a move on Alstrom. Outside to Sayuli, foul on the floor, says the official. .4 left on the play clock. Toro 17, Skyline Coyotes 3, and well, I was about to say Skyline has the opportunity to score before the end of the first quarter. Looks like Mountain View is going to get the opportunity. Evie Hoover making a move. Hoover puts up the three. That one is no good. Mountain View with a 17-3 lead. Skyline, they got 3 quarters to go to make something happen. Stay with us on Bamboo Sports Media. Giving a shout out to our main sponsor of tonight's broadcast, F3 Energy, offering invigorating energy and mood drinks with nootropic benefits to keep you fueled and focused throughout the day. Personal favorite, the orange sickle flavor. Please try it out. It's the best. Skyline trying to get something going. Jordan Sayuli inside. Skyline now with 5. Eve Denton, a new face for the Toros. Shea Roberson back in. Tierra Metcalf inside over Sayuli. And that's not an easy basket to make for the leading scorer of last year. Foul call by Eve Denton, Alexa Aguirre. That pass intercepted by Evie Hoover. Transition for the Toros. Inside, that one also intercepted by Farron Robertson. Gives it to Sayuli. Now the Coyotes are in transition. Buxton to Abby Cisneros for 3. Called bank. And Coyotes now with a little bit of momentum. Buxton driving on Evie Hoover. Hoover playing good defense, not making it easy for the Coyotes to get some points on the board. Sayuli has not stepped off the court. Launching from deep is Brianna Buxton, leaves it strong. Rebound to Sayuli. Farron Robertson. Cisneros back to Robertson. Sayuli waving her hands, wants the basketball, bullies her way into the paint. The 6-foot junior getting it done. Deficit now at 9. And here's Shea Roberson, look out. 3-pointers off the mark, no good. Skyline in transition, Aubrey Fuentes. And Evie Hoover not liking that call. Officials say it went off the fingertips of Evie Hoover. And let's just say she said happy holidays to the official. Cisneros to Buxton to Jordan Sayuli. The pass was deflected, and Toro basketball, and common theme here, turnovers. Turnovers really affecting drives and possessions for really both teams, playing a key role in missed opportunities. Fuentes to Hoover, trying to get inside, that's Ginny Wilson. Her first minutes also in the game. Evie Hoover putting some moves on Robertson. And a no-look pass from Del Bianco to Hoover, trying to call bank there, and it's out of bounds. Coyotes basketball subbing in as Lauren Haas. In for Kaylee Cole. Cisneros, the long pass to Buxton in the corner. Leaves it short, no good. Lauren Haas inside to Sayuli. Haas for 3. That one no good. Rebound to Hoover. Taking it the other way for the Toros. Great catch by Roberson. Roberson just chucks it off the backboard. That one is no good. Here's Buxton again. That's her favorite spot in the corner. She left it short. Rebound goes to Lauren Haas, however. Just a great way to get some points. And the Skyline bench having some signs of momentum. They cut the deficit in half. Mountain View's lead is at 7. Jordan Sayuli, the leading scorer in this one so far with 5. Seemingly unstoppable. If you can pick it up on the mic, Eric Freeman fired up about his squad. Tell you what Eric Freeman has to say, I want to run through a brick wall right now. Skyline down 7. They got the momentum machine in their favor. All about opportunities, 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 and whether or not you can take advantage of said opportunities. Del Bianco to Millie Ahlstrom. Lauren Haas in the game. Buxton is back in. Sayuli still on the floor. Ahlstrom and a traveling called on Millie Ahlstrom. Cisneros also in the game for the Coyotes. The long pass. Could not corral it in. That's Brianna Buxton. Another turnover for the Coyotes. Aubrey Fuentes, Ginny Wilson trying to get it inside. Aubrey Fuentes, that one taken away by Kaylee Cole. Billy Ahlstrom called for the foul that time. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first half. And just great defense from the Toros. That's Roberson and Fuentes on the double team. Del Bianco to inbound. Skyline playing a little bit of a tighter defensive look. Ahlstrom trying to drive on Kaylee Cole. Here's that all-around ball movement that we've seen all game from the Toros. Bianco to Roberson to Ahlstrom for 3. That one is no good. Fuentes with the rebound. She tries the layup. It's no good. Going the other way with it is Cole. Lauren Haas driving and a foul called by Shea Roberson. That's her second of the first half. Bit of reset and pace for the Coyotes. Trying to get dialed in. Sayuli driving to the paint. The layup is no good. Trying to get her own rebound. It's no good. Skyline not agreeing with that call. And Roberson fakes the pass to Ahlstrom. There's that perimeter passing. Roberson to Ahlstrom. Del Bianco back to Ahlstrom. 15 on the shot clock. And called for the foul that time was Lauren Haas. Got more than just the ball that time on defense. Now some good defense from Kaylee Cole. Putting her hands up, diverting the pass away from Millie Ahlstrom. Not making it easy for the Toros. Ahlstrom is wide open in the corner, and Del Bianco didn't see her. Del Bianco to Shea Roberson to Kendall Cox. All around passing from Mountain View. Shea Roberson. She has 6. And momentum slowly fading for the Coyotes. The shot is no good for Abby Cisneros. Fuentes driving now. And the three-pointer from Millie Ahlstrom is good. Now a 12-point game. The pass is too far for Jordan Sayuli. And Millie Ahlstrom right over the top of Abby Cisneros. Buxton on Del Bianco. Ahlstrom in the corner, inside Aubrey Fuentes to Roxy Del Bianco for three. Off the iron, no good. A rebound between Del Bianco and Kaylee Cole. Del Bianco driving the mid-range jumper is no good. Sayuli with the rebound. Less than 1:30 remaining in the first half. Mountain View leads by 2. The shot is no good from Kaylee Cole. Fell on the floor. It's on Shea Roberson. That's her third of the night. And Cole will head to the line shooting 2. And she is second in terms of overall points, 84. Second in rebounds as well. She's got 68. Second in turnovers, however, with 44. Kaylee Cole gets her first points of the game. Ahlstrom for three again. That one is no good. Way too strong on that one. Skyline basketball. And Eric Freeman, head coach for Skyline, is going to call a timeout. And we'll be right back after this quick break. A lot of opportunities from the Coyotes in the first half. And lots of, I wouldn't say lots and lots of turnovers, but quite a bit of turnovers on behalf of the Coyotes. Give the ball right back. Millie Ahlstrom pulls up again for three. Just unable to hit it from deep. And the Coyotes will get the ball that time. Aubrey Fuentes laughing that one off, thinking she was going to save it. Roughly the same lineup for the Coyotes. Cisneros, Sayuli, Cole, Buxton, as well as Lauren Haas. To Del Bianco. Driving on Haas, outside to Fuentes. The mid-range from Fuentes is left short. And driving is Cisneros. Kind of trapped herself in the corner over there. And Caitlin Christensen picks up her first foul of the game. And Cole is going to head to the line shooting once again. First shot, no good from Kaylee Cole. Second one is a green. Junior forward along with Seuli. Great chemistry between those two players. They got one more year left of their high school career. Del Bianco with a nice fake, driving inside on Seuli, and she is called for the foul. And Del Bianco headed to the line once again. She had an earlier trip to the line. She's perfect. She's 3 for 3 so far. 11.7 remaining. And Kendall Cox misses the second chance opportunity. Skyline's got to get a shot off. And buzzer sounds. Lauren Haas heads to the ground against Evie Hoover. No foul called on the play. Toros have a 25-14 lead against the Skyline Coyotes. But we must remind ourselves that we have a whole half of basketball to go. Stay with us on Bamboo Sports Media.
This is our blue team, led by 7 8th graders from Peter Schools, Mountain View.
Mountain View with a 25-14 lead against the crosstown rivals, the Skyline Coyotes. Plenty of opportunities for the Coyotes, however, they were squandered at the sight of the Mountain View defense, truly putting the clamps on them early, and they see no signs of stopping. Hello, everybody. I'm your lead commentator for tonight, Nathan Smith. And overall, it's been the Mountain View show tonight. But some bright spots on the side of the Coyotes, however. Jordan Sayuli with 5, followed by Kaylee Cole with 4. Roxy Del Bianco with 5 on the side of Mountain View. And we are back in play here from Gary Ernst Court at Mountain View High School. Quickly, Jordan Sayuli steals it right away from Del Bianco. Roughly the same lineup. Abby Cisneros back into the game. Looking for Sayuli inside, and she does get Sayuli inside. The mid-range from Kaylee Cole, off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Brianna Buxton, and the Coyotes turn over Toro basketball. Shea Roberson with 6, and the tape is off of the wrist. Long pass to Brianna Buxton, and some miscommunication there on the side of the Coyotes. And Cisneros being a leader to Brianna Buxton, you love to see that. Skyline Coyote bench making some noise. Some good ball movement from the Toros. Ahlstrom driving on Haas. Tried getting the end one there to no avail. And Cisneros is the guilty party. Ahlstrom picks up another free throw. Make that 2 for Ahlstrom. Haas driving on Roberson. That one is no good. Sayuli called for the foul that time. Sayuli harm on that foul. Lines change coming from both teams. Ahlstrom, a beautiful basket. Going right under Sayuli. Some more tight defense from Mountain View. Del Bianco on Cole. The shot from Cole is no good. Foul on the floor. And RDB will be called for the foul. That's her first foul. She's got 5 points tonight. Cole headed to the line once again. Three of 5 subbing in for Mountain View. Christensen, Hoover, as well as Eve Denton. Emerson to Hoover. Trying to look inside. It's hard to look inside for Jordan Sayuli Hoover from downtown. That one is left short. Trying to get it inside to Sayuli. That one is swatted away by Caitlin Christensen. Millie Alstrom, the mid-range shot is perfect. And she's caught fire. Sayuli driving inside. And one called from Jordan Sayuli. That's the ideal scenario for Skyline. Trying to nab at that deficit, couldn't get the and one. But a good scenario nonetheless to have, and off the foot of Farron Robertson. Ginny Wilson back in the mix. Del Bianco to the outside to Eve Denton. She drives, gives it out to Hoover, to Del Bianco. Bit of a change in pace. Hoover driving to Del Bianco. Thought about the three. She thought about the three. Gives it to Hoover. And Brianna Buxton called for the foul. Guilty party there. Shea Roberson back into the game, as well as Kendall Cox. Ginny Wilson and Christensen head back to the side. Hoover trying to drive inside to Roberson. Kicks it out for Kendall Cox. That one tried to call bank. They were not open. Back to Hoover. She's wide open for three. Cash it in. It was only a matter of time before one of the Mountain View Toros three-point shots fall. At that time, it fell. Mid-range shot from Farron Robertson is no good. The second chance opportunity from Jordan Sayuli is no good. But she's fouled. She's headed to the charity stripe for two. Free throw missed wide right. Aubrey Fuentes checking in for Eve Denton. And she misses both from the free throw line. Fuentes to take it up for the Toros. Give it to Roberson. Evie Hoover from the same spot. A little strong there. Roxy Del Bianco grabs it. Trying to drive inside. Kicks it to Hoover. To Shea Roberson. Good defense from Brianna Buxton. Inside to Del Bianco. The layup is no good. Kaylee Cole with the rebound. Cisneros to take it for the Yotes. Robertson puts the spin move on Del Bianco, and she's called for the foul. Evie Hoover swatting that one effective immediately. She said, "Not in my house." Gets it inside to Sayuli. Tierra Metcalf doing her best to play defense there. Foul on the floor. That's going to go against Tierra Metcalf. Incredibly hard to guard Sayuli. That's her first one of the game. Trying to make some free throws, kind of nab at that deficit a little bit. Julie Ahlstrom checking back into the game. Evie Hoover checking out. And Sayuli makes both. Julie Ahlstrom quickly up the court. Shea Roberson passes intercepted by Abby Cisneros. Given right away to Jordan Sayuli. Traveling violation called. Ahlstrom to Metcalf. Trying to look for Aubrey Fuentes inside. And a substitution change. Caitlin Christensen checking in for Roberson. Quick lines change. Cisneros trying to give it to Robertson, to Sayuli. Buxton drives inside. The high shot over Del Bianco is no good. Mountain View in transition. Metcalf the gift to Fuentes. Fuentes the bank shot, no good. Rebound. Once again to Kaylee Cole. Coyotes in transition. Long pass Jordan Sayuli falls well short. Ahlstrom, the bank shot is no good. Whistle and a foul called against the Coyotes once more. Cole called for her second foul. Ahlstrom at 14. And she is Mountain View's leading scorer. Sayuli grabs that rebound like it was nothing. Gives it to Cisneros. The layup is perfect from Abby Cisneros. Christensen inside to Metcalf. And a steal from Jordan Sayuli. The paint defender. The layup from Robertson is no good. Tiara Metcalf to take it the other way. Gives it to Del Bianco. To Millie Ahlstrom. The pass is no good. Ahlstrom had a look in the corner and had Bianco hit the pass. And Ahlstrom was going to hit the three. They give inside. And Shea Roberson, Jose Alvarado style, steals it right away. Roberson, the layup is good. Just great situational awareness from Shea Roberson. Long pass to Brianna Buxton. It's going to be a war for the ball. And argument for the call on the side of Skyline. Say it happened right in front of me. A Skyline Coyote player knocked it directly into Millie Ahlstrom. Still Mountain View basketball, and it's in the past. And that one taken right away by Millie Ahlstrom. And she's caught fire in the second half. Evie Hoover playing tight defense now. Foul on the floor. That one is against Evie Hoover. Going to be a shooting foul. Shooting two is Robertson. It'll be Robertson's first points of the night. She hits the free throw. New face in the game, Bree Abrazizi on the side of Mountain View. And Robertson hits the second one. Bree Abrazizi, a little antsy on the free throw. Buxton hits the floor. Hoover surveying, foul called by Buxton. That's her fourth foul of the game. Lauren Haas over by the bench. Looking to check in right after the Jenny Wilson free throws. And Wilson makes the second. Cisneros launching from three is Lauren Haas. Leaves it short. Coyotes still get the rebound. And out of bounds on the Coyotes. Toros back in transition once more. 16.1 on the game clock. Mountain View leading 40-24 against their crosstown rivals, the Skyline Coyotes. Hoover for three, and that one off the rim, no good. Roberson gets the rebound. Whistle, and it's going to go Skyline's way. 2.3 on the clock. Sayuli, and no shot attempt there. Mountain View with a 40-24 lead entering the final quarter of basketball. Stay with us on Bamboo Sports Media. One final quarter of basketball left to play here at Gary Ernst Court. Legendary Mountain View men's basketball coach who played a key role in naming Mountain View the campus of champions. It wasn't just football, it was among other sports as well. In the corner, that's number 24, Lauren Haas. Leaves it strong, still gonna be Coyotes basketball. Haas inbounding to Farron Robertson. And the mid-range shot is no good from Abby Cisneros. And Jordan Sayuli cleans it up. Quickly is Mountain View, Evie Hoover with it. The pass inside to Jenny Wilson, knocked away by Sayuli. Sayuli with that basket is in double digits. She has 11 on the night. Robertson trying to make a move on Haas. Haas doesn't budge. Roxy Del Bianco for three. Cash money. Straight cash money. And Del Bianco with a denial. Swatted away. New face in the game for the Toros, Ali Padilla. Subbing in for Ginny Wilson. 7:03 left of the ball game. Make that 7 minutes. Launching from deep is Lauren Haas. Off the mark, no good. Foul on the floor. Toro basketball. And I mentioned it earlier in the game, roughly at the start, the importance of regional matchups. And not only winning your division, but making a statement in the teams around you. It's Mountain View's first regional matchup. Ali Padilla inside. The short shot is left short. Abby Cisneros launching it from deep once again is Lauren Haas. That one left no good. Roberson to Del Bianco. Gives it to Ostrom in the corner. That one is no good. And a great save. What a save from Caitlin Christensen. Roberson for three. That one is good. Mountain View shooting lights out. Caitlin Christensen called for the blocking foul. And Kendall Cox checking into the game. Christensen out. And with that three, Mountain View extends their lead to 20. Long pass to Farron Robertson. Kaylee Cole, three-pointer off the mark once more. Shea Roberson, quick in transition. The layup is perfect from Shea Roberson. She's at 13. Millie Ahlstrom with 16. And inside is Sayuli once more. A lot of positives coming from Jordan Sayuli entering the latter half of the season. Traveling called by Roxy Del Bianco. Brianna Buxton checking back in. Pending the next timeout. To give to Sayuli. She drives inside, loses control of the ball, tries to save it. Unfortunately, out of bounds. Toros basketball. 5:05 left of the game. Hoover to Padilla. Back out to Hoover. A little bit of back and forth between the two teammates. Ahlstrom driving over the top of Sayuli. It's perfect. (18) looking for point number 20, maybe 21, pending a three-pointer, of course. Sayuli trying to drive inside. Abby Cisneros, the bank is good. Ahlstrom driving, the layup is no good. Lauren Haas picks up her third. Ahlstrom headed to the line, shooting 2. First one, no good. Jenny Wilson back into the game. Ali Padilla subbing out. And Millie Ahlstrom on the doorstep to 20. That one denied by Millie Ahlstrom. That one taken right away by Cisneros Seuli. The three-pointer from Haas is no good. Foul called, however. Aubrey Fuentes called for the foul that time. That's on the three-point shot, 2. Haas is going to shoot 3. Oh for 2 thus far. Mountain View, their leading scorer, being Millie Ahlstrom. And Haas sinks the third one. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Hoover to Ahlstrom. Back to Hoover. Commanding the court pretty well. Both players take a tumble. That's a blocking foul on Brianna Buxton. It's her 5th. And Del Bianco going in for Aubrey Fuentes. Buxton called for her 5th foul of the game. Del Bianco to Millie Ahlstrom, trying to make a move on Buxton. They give to Wilson, back out to Del Bianco. Evie Hoover in the corner for 3, rattles it in. Her second three-pointer of the game. Ball kicked away from Cisneros. And 10-second backcourt violation. It's going to be Toros basketball. That's the type of defense Mandy Rogers wants out of her girls. Millie Ahlstrom, another foul called by Brianna Buxton. And that's her 6th foul of the game. And the 3 from Ali Padilla is no good. Foul on the floor. It's on Millie Ahlstrom. And that one taken away by Evie Hoover. The shot is no good. She's going to head to the line shooting 2. And this schedule the rest of the way for the Skyline Coyotes. Pending a long, long run of their very own in which Mountain View scores 0. They're going to walk out of here with a loss. And they play at Trevor Brown University, the Bears, playing at Red Mountain, and then they play Mountain View once again at home. Coyotes looking to leave on a moral note, whistling a foul on the floor. Then getting to the end of January, you play at Mesa, team synonymous with basketball success. Play Westwood at home, then you play Dobson on the road. A lot of things to look up for the Coyotes. You play Red Mountain at home, then you got Castile at home, then Mesa at home. 3 straight home games. Always feels good to play those. And you're on the road against Westwood, and then you finish up with senior night against Dobson, a regional rival in and of itself. On the side of Mountain View, you play Chandler at home. Next game, the 12th. We'll see you for that one here on Bamboo Sports Media. Then you go on the road, you play Cibola in Yuma. Evie Hoover from the corner, that one is short. Foul called on Ali Padilla. But like I was saying, you go on the road, you go to Yuma for the Cibola Raiders. Then you come back, you play Westwood at home, then you play at Skyline, and then there's the Battle of Brown Road, which in my opinion is the best rivalry in the state of Arizona. But that's a conversation for another day. Then immediately after that game, you play Corona del Sol at home, Dobson also at home, 3 straight home games. Then follow that up with 4 straight away games, one of which being the all-timer that is the Battle of Brown Road. Then you finish up with Mesa, the Jackrabbits at home. Ali Padilla launching from deep. That one way too strong. Coyotes basketball. Less than 2:30 remaining of the game. Mountain View with a 20-point game. It's Jordan Sayuli. What a screen. Roxy Del Bianco hits the court. And Del Bianco clearly rocked on that screen. And Cisneros misses the first. Cisneros makes the second one. She's at 9 on the doorstep to double digits. Sayuli with 13. Lily Alstrom, good defense from her. Check that. Del Bianco. Alexa Aguirre. Pass is no good. Del Bianco on the drive. The layup is perfect. And this Mountain View offense is just functioning and operating at a high level. Possession arrow is going to go to the Coyotes. And Mountain View playing a complete game of basketball, offensively and defensively. Cisneros around the perimeter, thought about the 3, gives inside to Kaylee Cole. Bank is not open. Roberson driving inside to Ginny Wilson. The layup for Ginny Wilson is good. Less than 1:20 remaining, whistle and a foul on the floor. Coyotes ball. Lauren Haas to the line once more. Sinks the first one, new face, checking in for the Coyotes. Number 15, Cecilia Rodriguez. And she gets the own rebound. Another foul called on Lauren Haas. She's been given plenty of trips to the charity stripe. Another new face checking into the game, Avery O'Shea. Here's Sayuli. Checking out of the game, most likely for the final time of the game. Missed rebound is no good. Quickly to Hoover inside. Either Jenny Wilson or Shea Roberson was going up for that layup. Some miscommunication there. Another new face checking in. Anna Pacheco for Lauren Hosk. And Millie Ahlstrom not letting up on defense. As the stingy Mountain View defense continues their onslaught. And a long pass to Avery O'Shea, another turnover for the Coyotes. Hoover to Ahlstrom. A little bit of back and forth between the Toros. Inside to Wilson. Kendall Cox back to Hoover, back to Ahlstrom. 15 on the shot clock, less than 40 to go in the game. Mountain View playing Chandler next Monday. We'll see you there. Shea Roberson, the mid-range is no good. Another layup from Jenny Wilson. The second chance opportunity is good. From Jenny Wilson. Caitlin Christensen subbing in for the final 30 seconds. Make that the final 26.5 seconds of the game. And one shot does not fall. Pushing call on the Toros. That's on Jenny Wilson. And Pacheco headed to the line once more. And if anybody at home watching, avid college football savant, Indiana beating Oregon 42-15. Indiana probably with one of the best head coaches I think I've ever seen. Comparable to that of Gary Ernst and to what he was for Mountain View in making this Campus of Champions motto into fruition. Final ticks on the shot clock. And this game is over. Mountain View wins 60-37 against their crosstown rivals, the Skyline Coyotes. Post-game coming to you shortly here on Bamboo Sports Media. Mountain View takes this home stand 60-37 against the Skyline Coyotes. A lot of things to look forward to about this Mountain View team. Just an absolutely dominant defense and a high-powered offense. Just a rejuvenated offense Manny Rogers has brought to the team. And speaking of rejuvenating energy, F3 Energy offering nootropic flavors and mood drinks to your heart's desires. MVP for the game, ultimately I got to give it to Millie Ostrom. The MVP on offense, defense, simply 19 points. The stats speak for themselves. Plenty of steals, blocks. The hustle is there also for this Mountain View team. Every girl on the team is putting their heart and soul into this team. And pending regional play, I think they're going to make a good run at the postseason. Obviously, it's going to come down to the latter half of the season if they let up, so to speak. Knock on wood, of course. Injuries and just people stepping up and fulfilling the roles of the starters. But ultimately, we're going to have to see. Battle of Brown Road is coming up twice this year, and we just hope to see them dominate on the court. My name is Nate Smith, and I'm signing off for now. We'll see you next time on Bamboo Sports Media.